Then the next step is, where did these ideas come from? Why do I think this way? So now we start actually unpacking our belief system. So is it something I was shown growing up, either through my family, the way my family interacted with this group of people, or through television, or through jokes at school? Like, where did I pick up these beliefs about this person? Was it that I actually had experiences with 12 people from this group and they were all like that, so I thought, oh, this group must be like that? And then I have to ask myself, is 12 people enough to make an assumption about the entire group? Right? So it's getting really intellectually curious about, where did I pick up these beliefs? And really asking the question, are they valid? And there'll be an emotional component to that, because a lot of these issues are charged. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Especially, like you said, when they've been generational, when they're things that we've held on to because of the pain of our ancestors. It can become very emotional to say, yeah, well, I picked this up because for 5 generations my community has suffered at the hands of whoever else. So so that's the second step.
And that's good, because what we've got there, again, having the steps being honesty, getting real with yourself, being honest with yourself about where you stand on stereotypes, and then intellectually figuring out where did I pick this up from? Where did I get this from? These ideas, was I born with these, or are they generational? What is it? The next steps would really be ones that are bringing a little bit more alignment of humanness and spirituality.
Absolutely.
That's going to be steps 3 and 4. The humanness comes into play with what you and I are doing together with our work with women, with understanding women, with triple transformations, with the idea of, what do we have in common? Because if all I know about you is that you're different, if I'm sitting here in a bikini and you're there in a burqa, like, we have nothing in common. There's, obviously from the outside in, just nothing looks like it's going to work there. And you need certain commonalities, and to understand and to enjoy those commonalities in order to connect with someone of same culture, different culture, just to have that connection. So to find out what the commonalities are. And through womanhood is one of the ways that we create that foundational relationship. It's one of the ways that we connect as women, no matter where you are from. You have a period. You understand what that experience is, right? That is just foundational to womanhood. And not every woman even becomes a mother.
True.
But not every woman even has sex. But every woman has a period. Every woman comes from a mother. So everybody has a mother, even if you don't know who the father is. So you've got certain commonalities. And of course, there's a lot more in there when you throw in husbands and children and all that jazz. There's a lot more commonalities. But the first thing to do then on the human level, step 3, is going to be find your commonalities.
Right.
What, and it can be as basic as, what foods do you eat? Does it sound right? Does it, oh, I like this, I don't. You stop talking about what's wrong and you start exploring. You have an attitude of curiosity about the other.
And that transition from step 2 to step 3 is what's going to move our communities.
Yes.
Right? Because I think step 1 was important when we, in the 70s, when we first started looking at civil rights and we started looking at fair treatment of people from different backgrounds. We started in Canada, the multiculturalism movement. That was step number 1 and number 2. And now it's like, okay, and number 3 is what we're going to have to do on an individual level in order to actually create bonding between people.